Alright, welcome back guys. So today I'm going to be showing you the budget build of MPX for farm lockdown. Alright, so let's start building up the gun. Let me just remove the rear side and the front side on this. Okay, so let's just first start with the stock side. So this is the default stock that you get from the market, okay, added onto the gun. This is obviously MPX default stock, and you can see that with this stock only you get a vertical and horizontal recoil of like 68 and 48. So basically we be building a gun that is cheap and that is effective too, okay. So we want to keep the stats decent too. All right, so I'm not gonna be making any changes onto this because the vertical and horizontal recoil are pretty good. With this one we can make changes further ahead with different things like the hand guards, the grip and the muzzle to increase the score. Okay, so we're gonna leave this as it is over here. Now let's just move on to the pistol grip. Now pistol grip is usually used to increase ergonomics and the hip fire stability. Okay, so this is the MPX default pistol grip. It's quite good, and decent with the score of 79 and 74. If you want to change this further, like you want to increase the score further ergonomics and the hip fire stability, I would advise you to go with the lightweight skeletal. Okay, gives it is around like only 2000. Yeah, it's only for like 2000. But if you want to go with the MPX default one, you can go with that as well. Okay, so since we're building this as cheap as possible, so let's not just increase the coin number over here, and let's just go with the MPX default pistol grip. Okay, so now we're done over here. Let's just talk about the barrels. Okay, now MPX has like three or four types of barrels over here, ranging from the large towards the extra small. That is this one. Okay, the large one, the best part is that it gives you a good effective range of 67, but it costs around like 15,000 for just the barrel. Okay, obviously we're building this cheap, and 50,000 15,000 you can't spend on the barrel one which has a low budget, so what I would advise you is that you go with the medium one. Now the medium one gives you a decent effective range of 62. Yeah, that's the thing with that. And if you like attach a good handguard onto this, like the MPX medium handguard gives you an added advantage on the vertical recoil and the horizontal recoil. Okay, other ones don't give you the same thing with the medium one, with the medium barrel. Only the medium barrel added with the medium handguard gives you a best stats on the MP5. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna go with the medium handguard, and it also costs you around like the barrel costs around like 4,000, and the core part, that is the handguard, costs around like 3,000 coins only. Okay, so that's the score with that. We have gone up to like 72 with adding just these two. Okay, um, now it's the part for the front grip. Okay, there are multiple front grips that you can attach on the MPX. Okay, you can go with the aluminum one. Okay, you can go with the triangular one, vertical one, tilt, or lightweight. Since we're going with a cheap build, I would advise you that you go with the aluminum one, the vertical one. Let's just check. Let's just see how much aluminum costs. Aluminum costs around like 4,000 only. Okay, and if you go with the lightweight tilt, it's also amazing. Okay, and gives you an added advantage on the ergonomics as well. You can see the scores on the left, the stats, they're going up as I attack each and every what you can create grip onto this gun. So the lightweight tilt, it's giving us a good score of 76, and horizontal recoil, you can see it's 263. Ergonomics is also best with this one, and it also costs around like just 3,000 on the coins. Yeah, that's only like 3,000. That's the thing with that. Now let's just walk over towards the muzzle. Depends on you. You want to go with a suppressor, you can go with that. Okay, but that's a very low noise suppression, so yeah, I would just not advise you to go with that one. But the best suppressor with the best stats that you can get is the MPX, this suppressor, the MPX suppressor. As you can see, the vertical and horizontal recoil has increased drastically to 81 and 71. Okay, so that is a pretty good score that you got with the by just attaching the muzzle over here. So at 81, you can control the recoil of the gun pretty easily. Okay, you can easily control the recoil with the scopes. I would advise you go with the 2x scope or the SRDS with this one. Depends on you. Okay, so yeah, we're done with the muzzles and everything over here. Now let's just attach the scope. Now let's talk about the scopes over here. You can choose the SRDS over here, but the SRDS alone is gonna cost you around like 7,000 coins. SRDS is already quite expensive this season, that is season 4. So yeah, I would just not advise you to go with that one if you're going with the cheapest build of MPX. You can use a cross mount and choose a tri reflex. It gives you the same, thing with the SRDS, the same gameplay, same stats, and yeah, just the same view like the SRDS. So yeah, you can use the tri reflex and it only costs you around, like if you total it out, like 4,000. So 7,000 was for that and 4,000 you're just getting for this one. Okay, so yeah, that's the whole thing with that. And if we total this up, it's gonna give us around like, let's just total it up. Yeah, the 19,000 coins only. So yeah, that's all done. This is the cheapest build that you can go with the MPX. Okay, now by cheap I don't mean that you go down with the stats. By cheap I mean that you use a cheap stuff, okay, and the gun is also effective with all the stats. Okay, that is that you can be able to control the gun at the end. If you're going for cheap stuff and you're not being able to control the gun, the recoil, you're not firing on spot, then what's the use of that? Okay, so yeah, depends on your budget. You can also increase your budget and add the best accessories onto this. I'm gonna be posting on or uploading a video on that as well for the best build, adding the best attachment onto that, but you gotta increase your budget. Now let's test this gun out in the shooting range, and yeah, let's see the results. Alright, so we're at the shooting range, guys. Now let's check out our gun. Let's see how the stats are. So I'm gonna be aiming right over here, and yep, let's check it out. Okay, fix at one spot. Let's do it again. Yep, quite amazing. Now I'm gonna be shooting at these dummies over here. Oh yeah, it's like fixed at one spot, bro. So yeah, you can see how the stats are and how the game is. We'll build a gun that is cheap and that is effective. Okay, you can see how the gun is fixed. So when you be firing at the enemy, it's gonna be fixed at one spot and you're gonna be delivering basically like the maximum damage from the gun. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful, guys. And if you did, do subscribe, like, and share the video. Your support means a lot to me. Okay, and do recommend me what I should make next with the videos, in the comment section. Yeah, I'm gonna be following up with that. Okay, so yeah, best of luck for your grades ahead, guys. Bye bye.